Hello. I couldn't be bothered doing my hair or getting changed for this video because I only just got the energy to do it now because I feel the need to rant. I've actually tried to make this video and I posted it before, except someone commented on it saying that you couldn't hear me. So I hope you can hear me now because I unplugged my earphones and I think that was what caused the issue before. And the other video was about fake believers, Bieber haters, and the conflict between directioners and believers. I think that in this video I'm going to cover those three things again because those are the three things that are actually driving me insane, and I'm just fed up with everything that has been going on lately. So I'm going to start with the Bieber haters. The Bieber haters, they're just pathetic. They find their own way just to hate on Justin. They go on YouTube videos just to dislike them. I don't think they realise that they're just getting that video more views. So thank you for getting some of his videos more views, especially Baby. But if you're a believer and you're watching this video, go and like that. Go and like Baby because it needs way more likes, because all those haters have just disliked it and they've taken over. So we need to go all ninja on that like button and tell all your Belieber friends to like it too. Yeah. When they say he's gay, he sounds like a girl and everything like that. How come just because he sung Baby, all of a sudden he's gay? That's Baby. That was in 2010. We're in 2012 and we're nearly in 2013. So you need to grow up and get over yourselves, because seriously, the amount of hate you send to Justin is honestly pathetic. I bet you're just going to spend the rest of your life living in your mum and dad's freaking basement for the rest of your life with no success or anything, because your mind is just filled with hate that is irrelevant. There are artists that I don't personally like, but I don't go out of my way just to hate on them and their fan base. What am I going to get out of that? How am I going to get a job hating on someone? I don't think people are going to hire you somewhere when you can't actually do the job because all you know is how to hate on people, because you're just overly jealous that they actually have succeeded in life and still are, while you're living your stupid life hating on them when you're down here and they're all the way up here. How is he gay if he has a girlfriend? Seriously, you all know that he's dating Selena Gomez, but you still say he's gay, and I don't understand how you manage to call someone gay even though they're clearly straight because there was someone of the opposite gender. And no, he is not bisexual. He likes girls. Or I'm pretty sure if he was bi, he would write songs or sing songs that are relevant to guys and girls, not just girls. Seriously, all of his songs are about girls. Why do you always say, oh, Justin Bieber is gay and he's such a girl? Seriously, grow up. You are irrelevant. I don't even know how you manage to live with yourself. And if you haven't realised, Beliebers, they're the most dramatic fan base ever. And if you hate on our inspiration, bam, you've caused this huge scene. And yeah, you're just going to get a ton of hate, and you're actually going to lose this particular argument that you started. So good luck with that. Sorry, I'm just thinking of what is. Fake Beliebers. Alright, seriously, I don't know where to start with them. I'm up to here. Like, they're pissing me off to the max. Oh, it's Justin Bieber. I love him so much. I just got a new poster. I just got Just Getting Started. It's such an inspirational book. I love it. I bet you don't even know his mum's name. I bet you don't even know his... Actually, I bet you don't even know his family. Or when his parents split up. Or which hospital he was born in. If you think that Usher was the one who found him, bitch, where have you been? Living in a freaking cave for for 3 years of your life? Or 2, or like last year, this year. You would know that Scooter Braun was the one who discovered Justin on YouTube. Okay. Like, Scooter just came back from a night out with his friends, and he happened to be on YouTube going through like all of these videos, and then he came across one of Justin's. He did everything he could just to get in touch with Patty, and then all they had to say was yes or no to fly into Atlanta, and they said yes, and bam, one time was being recorded, and then a couple of months later, a year later, whatever, I don't even know actually. But then afterwards, that's when everything started happening. That's when this fan base grew. It started growing, and to this day, it is still growing. It grows every single second. And if you think that being a believer is just about the amount of merchandise you have and everything you know about Justin, then you're obviously fake. But then again, having his merchandise, knowing everything about him, but supporting him at the same time is a believer. You will be a believer forever, because once a believer, always a believer. You can't just say you're a believer and then leave One Direction. You can't do that. If you're going to call yourself a believer, you have to be dedicated to that name. Like, it's not just a label. You can't just get rid of it and just suddenly, like, after the beauty, like when Beauty and the Beat came out, like the video, and how Justin was full on grinding against Nicki Minaj. You can't just leave after watching that. Like, that is honestly just the most pathetic thing I have ever seen. And I get sick of these bitches going on about like, oh, I wish I had cancer so that Justin would come to my house and look after me and be my boyfriend. Why would you decide to use cancer? Do you know how freaking serious that is? And just saying that you wish you had it just so a celebrity could come to your house and suddenly be in a relationship with you, you think that will actually happen just because you've got cancer? Cancer is serious. You can't just like suddenly get it. Like, you can, but you can't suddenly get it and then be in a relationship with a celebrity. That is the most stupidest thing I have ever heard. These bitches are seriously. I'm so annoyed. I just want them to leave. Like, seriously, don't even call yourself a believer. Call yourself a fan, an obsessed fan. because that's what you are. You're not a believer. You're not even a dedicated believer. You don't give your life up for him. You don't make sure he wins every single award he is nominated for. You don't try to get his new music videos the most views. You don't try to get his songs to #1. You're just irrelevant. Like, leave now. Go. We don't need you. And I'm pretty sure myself and like over 50 million other girls would rather have Justin to ourselves, because like, look at how sexy he is. You don't deserve his sexiness. Like, seriously, bitch. Go. Now. Okay? Bye. Right. The conflict between Directioners and Beliebers. I don't know why both of them get compared to each other. Justin is Justin. He's just a solo artist. One Direction is 5 guys. Harry, Louis, Liam, Niall, and Zayn. They're all friends, so I don't know why these two fan bases constantly hate each other and think one is better than the other. Sure, Justin was found on YouTube and at a very young age, and One Direction were on X Factor. But obviously they're both famous for a reason, because One Direction is talented and so is Justin. If they weren't talented, they wouldn't be famous. They wouldn't have a career. So yeah, and I don't like One Direction. I personally don't like them. Like, I went through that phase, but it was just a phase for me. And I decided to leave before I got hate from Beliebers, because they'd be going like, "Oh, you're fake because you like Justin and One Direction." That's why, and I didn't want to end up leaving Justin for One Direction. So I was like, I was like, at the start of this year, these songs are actually getting, like, they're not my thing anymore, and I'm not really obsessed with them as much as I was. So yeah, I just went through a phase, and now I've realised that I'm more of a believer, but I don't constantly send hate to One Direction or Directioners, because I'm not going to stoop to that level, and I don't want to get myself hate just because I don't like a certain group of guys, and that's just stupid, and I don't want to spend my time doing that, because I've got school. I just moved up a grade, and I'm already getting like packed with assessments already, and I'm only onto my like second day of like year or grade 10, as some of you may say. I say year 10, and yeah, so I'm just focusing on that at the moment. I kind of make time for pages, but I think after like I get all of these assignments, I'm not gonna be very active, and but I will still have time for Justin. Of course I will. Like, seriously, I would do anything to make the time for him. Even if I'm doing homework, of course I'm gonna listen to his songs, but I'll probably end up like dancing along to what I won't end up doing my homework, so that would be pretty bad, and I'll fail. But yeah, I went on into something completely different to what this particular video was about, but I hope my ranting got to some of you and it stays in your head. Right, bye. Oh, wait, don't forget to like if you enjoyed this. Right, bye.